Alright, how y'all doing, everyone? Aaron here? Again, yeah, I always have deck profiles to show you guys. So, this deck I'm going to show you, I have played this deck for a while. I just put it to the side because, yeah, I'm never going to get rid of my decks. So, I put this deck to the side for a while because I was not playing it, and then now I'm playing it once again. Now, okay. It is a synchro deck, like I tell you. Synchro is my favorite thing to do if I'm going to play from the extra deck. If I'm playing from the extra deck, my thing is synchro. So then, this is going to be a zombie synchro deck. And what's pretty interesting is using the Shiranui. Shiranui is like, you know, they're pretty awesome. I love what they do. And yeah. It is zombie, but they don't look like zombies. So they look like almost like a samurai type of thing to me. And that's what got me interested into this deck. Because not just it's zombie, which I like to play zombies, you know, it's a cool decks to play because there are so many different kind of zombie decks. Shiranui is because of how the design of, you know, the design of how they made them. And then of course, yeah, it is a synchro deck. So most of the time what I like to do is find as many synchro decks as I can and develop into making my own. Now, okay. Zombies, of course, is you're going to want your zombies in the graveyard. That's what you want to do. Go as fast as you can to put them into the graveyard. What helped me with the Shiranui, since yeah, there are different kind of Shiranui decks of how players make their decks with the Shiranui. Now, as for me, what helped me is using a bit of the lights ones. Because lights ones, what they do is like at their end phase, they would mill cards. So you're helping yourself mill cards from your deck into the card graveyard. That's the whole point of zombies. You want to do as best as you can to get cards from your deck into the card graveyard. Now, of course, synchro deck, they have their own synchros in here as well. So then, it's not pure lights one, so it's not, you know, using Judgment Dragon. It's not anything using like that. But it is a bit of the lights one engine. I do have a bit of lights one in here to help me out, and it gets more fun. So then, further ado, here we go. Yeah, so a Shiranui and then a bit of lights one. But most like I would call it Shiranui because that's what I'm depending on. So then, first you go with the Yuna Zombie. The best, pretty much, tuner out of all zombies. Yuna Zombie. You can target one monster on the field, discard one card. So yeah, discarding cards, even from your hand, because this is what you're going to be doing. Discard one card. And if you do, increase the target by 1 of Yuna Zombie or any other monster that you control. So if you choose Yuna Zombie, it won't be a 3-star tuner, it'll be a 4-star tuner. Then you discard a card then you send away a card from your deck into the graveyard. So again, yes, Yuna Zombie helps you, and if you do that, it increases another one. So 4, 5, or any other monster that you have on the field. Increase the level by 1. Yuna Zombie, consider the best tuner out of all zombies. Now, Shiranui Solitaire. When it is normal summon, you contribute this to special summon any zombie tuner with 0 defense. So most likely you're gonna want to get into going into your Yuna Zombie. Now we'll go with the zombies. Okay, so first, let's start off with Shiranui Squire. So then, Shiranui Squire is, okay, it doesn't look like a zombie, but it is a zombie. What Shiranui Squire does, when you summon this out, you get to special summon any Spectral Sword monster, which I'll show you what the Spectral Swords are. Spectral Sword monster from your deck onto the field. That's an automatic right there. Summon, you bring out another one. A Spectral Sword. Here's what's interesting about the Shiranui as well. Most of the time, and what's interesting about this deck is that, okay, we already know our normal synchro, right, onto the field. What some of them do is that you can synchro from a graveyard. by banishing. Here's the thing though. If Shiranui Squire is banished, you'll get to draw one card. Interesting. If Shiranui Squire is banished, which is most of the time you're gonna want to. So it has two effects. One effect, summon it out, bring out a spectral sword. Second effect, if it's banished, you'll get to draw one card. I love what the Shiranuyus do. Two effects. Anytime Shiranui Squire is banished, no matter which way, as long as it's banished, you'll get to draw one card. Shiranui Spirit Master. When this card is normal summoned, special summon any Shiranui monster from your graveyard on back to the field. A monster reborn. And only once per turn. Then, so here's the thing now. Also, if this gets banished, target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Once per turn. So yeah, the Shiranuyus have some effects if you banish them, which is pretty interesting. Now, the Spectral Swords. Okay, first, Spectral Sword Shade. Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade. It's a tuner. So yeah, Squire, bring out a level 3. That's already to make a level 7 Synchro monster if you want to already. So then, you contribute this card, target 2 of your banished zombie monsters except Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade, including a Shiranui monster. Special summon them in defense position, but negate their effects. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except zombie monsters. Only once per turn. I would depend on just having this out and you're going to have a synchro play, or you're going to link. Because you are going to be linking in this deck as well. And then the last Shiranui monster is, the actual normal Shiranui Spectral Sword. Another tuner. What's interesting about this, okay, first it can be special summon for the Squire as well. What you use with him, this is the one where you're going to banish this from your graveyard, banish any other zombie monster to make a synchro play from using the cards in your banished. This is one that's going to get interesting. Remember, okay, this is like a normal you can have on the field. Synchro, right? If it's in the graveyard, you can use Spectral Sword, remove it from play. Let's say remove from play, and this would be like you're making your synchro from using these monsters onto the field, but you're using it from your graveyard. Banish these 2 to make your synchro. And anytime Squire is banished, you'll get to draw 1 card. Interesting. Spirit Master is the same thing. Banish away and use Spectral Sword to make your synchro play. When the Spirit Master is banished, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Very, 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 very good. Interesting. Now that's for Shiranuyus. So other zombies would be, of course, you are gonna be using your Necro Banshee for your zombie world. And yeah, you want this in your graveyard. When it's in your graveyard, remove from play, get zombie world already. Get zombie world. Spirato, Changxi. During your main phase, you can send 1 monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If this card is banished, you can banish 1 zombie monster in your graveyard. Special summon this card, but place it to the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Only once per turn. So, again, send away zombie. Doom King Baladrosh. You want it in your graveyard. No matter who has a field spell on the field, whether you or your opponent, quick play, special summon this. Special summon, special summon, special summon. 2 effects Doom King Baladrosh has. there are quick effects. Then you're gonna apply only one of these effects, so you can't do both at the. Okay, you can play both, but it can't go like, you know. So first one that you have is negate that effect, so it can't be two times you can do it. It's only once. So then, one is negate the effect of a monster. Second, banish one monster from your field or in the graveyard. So it can't be like on this turn you're gonna do it twice banish. No, that's what I mean by it's only once. So you have both. Doom King Balajach. Algor Mazara is an interesting zombie. If this card is in your hand or in the graveyard, anytime you would have a zombie destroyed, sent to the field, or by battle, what you can do is banish him from play, bring him right back, once per turn. So if you did it from your hand, okay, gone, revive it right back, destroyed, okay, in the graveyard. If it's in the graveyard, you have a monster destroyed, banish, revive it right back, instantly. And then of course the original Mizukis. Now that's for the zombies. Now let's go with the Lightsworn engine. So 2 Lumina. Not 3, not 1, I go 2. Once per turn, you can discard this card, then target one level 4 or lower Lightsworn monster from your graveyard. Special summon it. So you must have a Lightsworn in the graveyard to target and special summon one. End phase, send away the top 3 cards. So yeah, this is helping you send away cards from your deck to the graveyard. So hopefully you get some zombies in there that you need. So most likely a Necro Banshee you want in there, the Spectral Sword in there, Mizukis, you want those in there. Raiden. Is a tuner. First, send away the top 2 cards. You're sending away cards. End phase. End phase, send away another 2. My favorite Lightsworn, Lila, Sorceress. When summoned on the field, you can switch her to defense mode, pop a magic or trap on the field. Wait for another turn to switch her back to attack mode and do the effect once again if it stays on the field. End phase, send away 3 cards. Lila is my favorite Lightsworn. Okay, yeah, you are playing the Wolves. Even because it's a level 4 doesn't mean it could be normal summon. It's not. It's only when sent to the field by a card effect. You special summon him. This one does not have an effect of discarding cards, but you know it's useful to have in here. It's a brick card, so that hopefully that's not in your hand. So that's why you want to have the Unizombie, your Lumina, and there's going to be some other cards in here. That's most likely the number 1 card you do not want in your hand. And then just Felice and Maiden, tuners as well. Archer, just because it's a level 4, it's the same thing as Wolf. Must be special summoned by a card effect. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by a monster effect, special summon it. You can tribute this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Then send away the top 3 cards, if they stay on the field. Maiden, when this card is discarded into the card graveyard, you'll get to send away 1 more card. If it stays on the field, send away the top 2 cards. They may be light zombies, but this is when it's going to get more interesting when they become zombies. So that's all monsters. So yeah, not all the Lightsworns and not Judgment Dragon, because this is not. I'm only using that little bit of Lightsworns to help me get my cards into the graveyard. So then, Here we go. Charge your library game. Send away the top 3 cards to the graveyard. Then search for a level 4 or lower Lightsworn monster into my deck. So, hopefully I can get my Raiden or Lumina and send away 3 cards. This is not once per turn. So if you have like more copies, go ahead, keep on doing it. So you get some more support in there. Get some more cards in there. Solar Recharge. Discard 1 Lightsworn monster from your hand. Draw 2 cards, then send away the top 2 cards. Not once per turn. And this is when sometimes, yeah, you want to, if you have a wolf in there, hopefully you can send away the wolf, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. That's all my Lightsworn cards. So then, Zombie World. You do not need to use terraforming in here. There's no need to use terraforming. So yeah, Zombie World. Everything turns into zombies. And this is when it's going to get interesting when you put the Lightsworns into zombies, because I'm going to show you. This is why I love it and it gets more fun to me. So yeah, Zombie World. Everything is zombies. Even your opponents. Foolish Berry, of course, yeah. Send away 1 monster from your deck into the graveyard. We know what to do. Even if you want to send away the wolf, special summoning. Now, okay. Remember, I did say I would not use any of those cards, right? The cards that I hate so much. So yeah, Ash Blossom. Infinite Impermanence. Nibiru. Evac Valors. Ghost Ogre. Golden Lockbird. Any of those cards. Now, okay. There is one I would accept and use because it's paying a cost. And I don't see it completely broken. And that's Forbidden Droplet. This is the only card I would say that's pretty okay for me. But it's not broken because you have to pay a cost. Send as many number of cards from your hand and or on the field to the graveyard. Choose that many effect monsters your opponent controls. Until the end of this turn. Their attack is cut in half. Also, your opponent cannot respond to this card. So they cannot Ash Blossom this. They cannot Solemn Judgment this. They cannot resolve to this. So the cost is you have to send away the cards from your hand. So hopefully that's, of course, get the wolf, get the Necro Banshee out of your hand. I say this is the only card I say is fair enough to do. I don't see it broken because there's a cost to it. And it's only at the end phase. So, if your opponent had 2 effect monsters onto the field, you wanted a Forbidden Droplet, and this can be played from your hand. Fine. I'll accept that. Forbidden Droplet, I will accept. Any other card, no. But Forbidden Droplet is, you negate the effects of what your monsters have on the field for how many they have, and so let's say they have 2, and you have like 3 cards. Okay, just send away 2 cards. You want to negate the effects of both of those monsters if you want to. And then of course, yeah. Forbidden Drop. Fair enough to me, okay? If I had to choose one. And then the only trap card is 2 Shiranui style Swallow Slash. Tribute a zombie monster, right? Then target 2 cards on the field. Destroy them. Then banish 1 Shiranui monster. I told you what the Shiranuyus do if you banish them. You banish 1. So whatever, and you want to banish this card from your deck to the field, to the graveyard, banish it, but you'll draw 1 card. Now, zombie type, right? Zombie type. These are not Lightsworns. These are zombies. So go ahead and hit your Lightsworns if you want to, because they're zombies. Tribute a zombie. It's not raid in hand of a Lightsworn. It's raid in hand of a zombie Lightsworn, I guess you could say. Hit the Lightsworns if you want to, because they're zombies from Zombie World. Mizuki, special summon a zombie. Special summon a Lightsworn because they're zombies. Sometimes I don't care if I hit my Doom King Balajaj. Fine. Set. Activate. Destroy my... Okay, tribute my Doom King Balajaj. I got rid of my highest monster. Banish. So yeah, destroy two cards my opponent controls. Banish this from my graveyard. I mean, from my deck. To the banish. To banish it, I'll draw one card. End phase. Since I have a field spell, revive it right back. Who cares if I got rid of it? I don't care if I get rid of it. So, we got the deck right there. Now let's go with the extra deck. So there's the Samurai Saga, the Squire Saga, the Shiranui Shogun Saga, and the Shiranui Sun Saga. I'll explain each one. So Samurai Saga. Any zombie tuner. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one of your banished zombies, monsters, shuffle it back into the deck, and if you do, change to defense position. All monsters your opponent controls, with attack less than or equal to that monster's, all monsters your opponent controls, with attack or equal less to that monster's. If this card is banished, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 500 attack and special summon Shiranui Samurai Saga once per turn. Squire Saga. This is when it's gonna get this is when it gets fun. Okay, to 7. So we know 6 and 7 are pretty easy from Squire. Squire Saga. Oh, I love this. Any tuner. Okay, so any tuner. You can only special summon Squire Saga once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish one other monster you control to the graveyard, applying to the sequence of what these 3 points are. So, 1. If you remove a zombie from your graveyard, you can have all your monsters gain 300 attack points. If you remove a fire, all the Shiranuyus are fire. You can destroy one spell or trap on the field. If you remove a synchro, destroy one monster on the field. And then I am telling you, remember, fire, right? So yeah, in your graveyard, activate the effect. You want to remove a fire? Destroy one spell or trap card on the field. And when Spirit Master is banished, destroy another magic or trap on the field. So it's 2 destructions. This destruction for destroying a magic or trap, when banished, destroy a card on the field. It is so fun, so interesting. Shogun Saga. He's my favorite one out of all the Shiranui Synchro monsters. A zombie type tuner. Then, if this card is special summon, you can banish one zombie type monster from your graveyard. Then, it gains the attack of the end of this turn of what the monster you are banishing until the end of the turn. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished zombie type monsters with 0 defense. Return it to the graveyard. Any zombie. So you declare an attack, or your opponent declares an attack for 35. This is 3,000. Now, in my graveyard, banish, gain 15, so it becomes 45. And when Squire is banished, draw a card. Now the level 10 Samurai Song Saga. Okay. Easy to make. It's not hard, even if it's a 10. Zombie Tuner. In this card is special summon. You can return any number of zombie type monsters that are banished or are in the card graveyard to the extra deck. Then you can destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards returned. So then, the number of cards returned. If a zombie type monster or monsters you control be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can banish a Shiranui monster from your graveyard. Banish it to keep this alive. And then I'm telling you, even if you do it to keep it alive, banish it to keep it alive and draw one card. Once per turn, keep your Shiranui Sun Saga, keep it alive. Then we just got Immortal Dragon. Okay, the reason why I use Michael is because he's just another level 7. I say he's pretty interesting to still use. So yeah, once per turn, pay 1,000 life points. Target one of your one card, banish it. End phase, send away the top 3 cards. So yeah, Immortal Dragon, Michael, Skeletal Dragon, Felgrand, Red Eye Zombie, Dragon Lord. If you need to, then we go Black Rose Dragon, and that's for my synchros. Now we're gonna talk about the links. Shiranui Skill Saga Supremacy. I love what she does. Okay, a 3, right? So then, Shiranui Skill Saga Supremacy. Synchro monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. Synchro monsters. Alright, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Fire monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Fire, Synchro. Cannot be destroyed by card effects, cannot be destroyed by battle. If I just have a regular Synchro monster on the field, fine, then cannot be destroyed by card effects, but it can still be destroyed by battle. Can be destroyed by card effects, cannot be destroyed by battle. Supremacy Skill Saga. I love her. She's awesome. Then you just got Vampire Sucker, SP Little Knights, Icicle Mayakashi, Access Code Take, and the Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. So then, Shiranui, and only a bit of the Light Sworns only to help me get cards into the graveyard. And then yes, here's another thing. Zombie tuners, right? When you have Zombie World on the field, your Light Sworns, so Raiden and Minerva, they are zombie tuners. So it works for your zombie type tuners you need. Like Sun Saga, you need a zombie type tuner. Zombie World on the field, Raiden, Minerva, they are zombie tuners. And with Mizuki, you can bring those out as well because everything is zombie. So interesting. I love the Shiranui. Just an awesome deck to play. And just, yeah, they have effects if you're banishing them. So then, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll show you a video, as always, of every single deck that I've made, and this deck as well. Shiranui, and then a bit of the lights ones just to help me get cards into the graveyard. I'll be speaking to y'all later. Peace.